Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Good evening, fire signs. I do hope you're well. Right, it is the 9th of January, but this reading is timeless. Let me remind you that on the 14th, Mercury retrograde comes dancing in once again. And then once it lodges itself firmly in our subconscious, our speech and everything that drives us nuts, then the full moon comes in on the 19th. I do hope you're well. My speech has already been affected, the shadow of Mercury retrograde, so we are in for quite some ride. I'm ready to buckle myself in and ride this bugger till the end. I do hope you're well. Right, this is for entertainment purposes only, all right? Any decisions or actions that you decide to take as a result of this reading are on you, your responsibility, your bag, not mine or the channel's responsibility, all right? If this reading doesn't resonate with you, there are over 270 readings on this channel, and our charts are all made up of earth, air, fire and water, all 4 elements. So there's a message in there for you somewhere, all right? Now, I'm an intuitive witch. Those of you that haven't listened to the channel before, I'll just say for the record, for your reference, that I shuffle. What jumps out, as you can see, I've got cards jumping out and I read them. I have no idea what your reading is going to be, what turn it's going to take, what direction it's going to take, or the conclusion. I shuffle, read, and at the end I have to listen back because I've absolutely no idea what this kiss has said by the end of the reading. But it all seems to fall together, even if I think I've just spent 20 minutes speaking gobbledygook. There you are. Right, let's have a look, shall we? I'm reading Oracle. I'm going to read to you from the Spellcasters Oracle and Whispers of Healing Oracle this week. Let's have a look. Wow. Aries, Leo, Sag. Every reading I've had for you for a good 18 months now keeps coming up with the same bloody message. Aries, Leo, Sag. Those of you that watch this know what I'm going to say. Got 2 T's in it. Truth. Is there one coming, or do you still need to own it, Aries, Leo, Sag? Right, first card out, answers. You want answers, or someone you know wants answers. You want answers. There are things that you regret because you didn't speak when you had the chance. And at the time, you were so caught up in other sparkly, flashy things that you didn't realise the importance and the weight of the situation that you now want answers to. This is a strange message, but I'm going to keep going with it. It's in your darker moments. It's in your quieter moments. It's late at night. This bugs the bejesus out of you. At the time, you didn't even give it the respect that you thought it warranted. You didn't see it as anything important at all. Little things are big. I often say this. I often say this. When people say, oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't do very much for you. I say, no. It's the gesture. Little things are big. And they are. The more you can't get answers from this, the bigger it's getting. In the beginning, you thought, if I ignore it, it'll go away. And it did. It did. For a time. And you were quite surprised how quickly you were able to detach. You thought my power was insane. Brilliant. Fun. Well, that was easy. That was very easy. But it's like your intuition, isn't it? Yeah, your intuition isn't the big glaring red stop sign. Your intuition is that little voice in the corner that sometimes you miss if you're not paying attention. But if you keep missing it, okay, it keeps coming. It keeps coming. And the same thing keeps coming. And a lot of the time we don't want to hear it because it's annoying, it's in the way, and it's not what we've got planned, okay? So we sidestep. So then when we sidestep, it jumps out from the alley. And then when we ignore, taps you on the shoulder. And when you're least thinking about the situation mainly, pops into your head. And it starts to drive you nuts. And it's like a little tinkle. And the tinkle gets louder. And then it gets like Big Ben. That's your intuition. Whether you want to hear it or not, it will not stop until you own your truth. You are not healed. This is weird. Wow, this is almost like I've got someone speaking through the back of my head. You are not healed, Aries, Leo, Sag, because I think I've said to you in various other readings that you have to make peace with every situation in your life so that the others can release their energy connected to it as well. Once all energy is released, you can all move on, whether it's together or independently, okay? You want your answers. And the only way you're going to get them is to own your truth. This is burdensome, Aries, Leo, Sag. This feels like a really heavy reading. You are attempting to protect yourself. But what I feel you do sometimes is this lady, she's holding the world here, you see. You're holding on so tightly, it can't grow. You can't grow. You're holding on so tightly to what you think is your freedom, but it's not. Aries, Leo, Sag. You need to surrender. Once you surrender and you truly let go and you dance that tightrope without the safety net, because it's the bird and the twig theory again, isn't it? It's not the twig that's going to keep the bird up, it's the bird. You understand, yeah? There's no point giving yourself this motivational speak if you're not going to walk your walk. Talk your talk, but you've got to walk your walk. Obviously it's useless, isn't it? It's about as useless as a chocolate teapot, okay? Empowerment. You've been seeking empowerment all along. And the thing is you feel that by the actions you've taken in the past are going to give you empowerment. You are going to give you empowerment, but by being brave and letting go, you actually gain more control in your life. Upside down but true, okay? So, although you say, yep, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm not having this, I'm not having that, yep, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm cutting this person out, that person out, not doing this anymore, not going to that group anymore, not doing this, not doing that. You are, you're shutting down, but you're not growing. It's like when the leaves come off the trees in autumn, yeah, they're bare for a bit, then they grow again because they're allowing the elements to do what they have to do. But you're getting to the point where you're cutting everything off but not allowing yourself to grow. Because you are scared, aren't you? You are. It's confidence issues here. Massive confidence issues here. Which is why you need to own your truth. I can see a country lane and a brick wall goes down to a house with a dirt track. The dirt track comes up onto the country lane. It's like a dry stone wall, like a lot that you actually get around here. But I can see a cat coming out of the wall, and you walking along the lane and thinking, I've walked this lane every day, but I've never seen that cat before. And that cat keeps appearing. It's a black and white cat with brown bits. It's almost like a brindle cat. It's weird. It comes your animals thing, right? Your animals card. If the black and white cat, brindle cat, whatever it is, there's an animal that you see on your daily journey every day that you haven't seen before. This is a message from a source. Pay attention to that cat. Because whatever pops into your life, that cat, could be a bird, could be a rabbit, could be anything. whatever comes into your mind once you see that animal is a message from source. That animal is an energy conveyor. This is a weird reading, Aries Leo Sag. Really, please trust. You are desperate for answers to the situation. It's really bogging you down. This could be career, you know. This could be, why am I not prospering? Why am I not prospering? Probably because you're not taking risks, or you're making the wrong decisions, or you're mistrusting when there's no need to mistrust, or you're just not presenting yourself in the way that you should be presenting yourself. Yeah, but you are desperate to lighten your load because you feel such a burden with this. And you do need to be empowered and confident. But the only way you're going to be empowered and confident is by owning your truth. And then that will give you proper freedom, proper spiritual freedom and willpower, okay, in order to get where you want to go. Have I got any more for you, Aries Leo Sag? Hedge is the word I've just been given. Does that mean anything to anyone? Spaghetti? I'm sorry, they're just random words I'm being given. Someone cooking spaghetti. I can see a pan over a stove. Why is the kitchen quite dimly lit? But so you're cooking spaghetti. Someone's cooking spaghetti. Your eyes, this could be for you. Travel. At the moment, in this climate, on this planet, that's a bit of a sticky point. But I get the feeling that if some of you are spiritual travellers, and you know what I mean by that, then your answers will be found there. Okay. The other feeling is the fact that maybe you need to go somewhere and do something that you wouldn't normally do. Okay. She's on a boat. She's taken a chance. She's on her own. She's not gender specific. Do something you wouldn't normally do, because then you'll get a different outcome, won't you? See what they've got for you. See what else we've got for you, Aries Leo Sag. This is a weird reading because I feel that it's saying what you've been saying for quite some time. Forgiveness. Aries Leo Sag, you need to forgive yourself for things that happened to you when you weren't in a position to have any control over them. So if you had a really bad childhood and you are scarred by that, which a lot of us are, majority of people have an issue, okay, in their life. It's very rare that you get someone that's never had any issues. Make peace with yourself. Please make peace with yourself. This takes me nicely into the healing deck, whispers of healing for you. If there's an issue that's hurt you deeply, you need to make peace with yourself about that, because you can't bleed on people that haven't cut you. Okay? You just simply can't. It's not on. It's not good energy. It's certainly not helping to heal you or protect you. It's just cutting that wound deeper, and you sharing. And when you share like that, sharing ain't caring. Let's have a look. Whispers of healing, guardians, angels, spirits, guide. Thank you. Message for Aries Leo Sag. Any further messages, please, for Aries Leo Sag? Thank you. Anything else, please? That one? Okay. Okay, shuffle to the end of the deck, it said. Okay. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Flow. Let it go, let it flow, let it nurture, let it grow. Okay. You really need to understand that things just run their course. Okay. You have to let go of the reins a bit. There seems to be some kind of insane control here. And if you want to see things the way they're supposed to be, you need to trust a little more. Okay. Alternative. There's more than one side. There's more than one outcome. Life isn't black and white. Life is multifaceted. It's rainbow coloured. It's everything. It's all the colours of the rainbow, all the colours of the chakra. Okay. There are alternatives to everything. Well-being is definitely here for you. Okay. You need well-being, empowerment, confidence, and you want answers to do with that. So seek seclusion here. Meditate, please. I get the feeling that a lot of you are too much secluded. Any more, please? Guardians, angels, spirits, guides. Yes. There's two, actually. Here we are. Acceptance. Accept the situation for what it is. if it's not what you want it to be, it just is what it is. You have to accept it for what it is, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. Progress. Progress is what you seek. That's the answer you seek. You want answers and progress. You want clear direction as to where you are going, how you need to go there, and why, and what you need to do in order to get there. Aries, Leo, Sag, this is a very itty-bitty, untethered reading. But what I'm getting here is that you're feeling a little bit itty-bitty and untethered yourself, and frustrated that you are still watching too much tarot. Why do I keep getting told you're watching too much tarot? I didn't get it for your sign. Why is that? I get the feeling you need to be out and about, do something completely different. I have just been given the word college. It doesn't matter how old you are, you can go to college at any age you want. If you want to get out and do something different, you know what, Aries, Leo, Sag, there are opportunities in places you never gave them credit for. Yeah, be open-minded. Look at the alternatives that are presented to you. Okay, I get the feeling you're really, really stuck. You're really frustrated. I can't own my truth. It's a horrible situation. I really don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. No. I can't hear. Tough. You've got to do it. Okay. You've got to burst that bubble. You've got to release that pebble in that pipe. You have to go and own your truth. Go and deal with your business, Aries, Leo, Sag, at whatever cost. Once it's dealt with, it's dealt with. It's like the sticking plaster, isn't it? You're going to take it off little bit by little bit, screaming all the way, or you're going to grab that bugger on the end and rip it right off. Game over. Nice one, done. Your choice, Aries, Leo, Sag. But I'll tell you something, you can't live on snooze control. You need to get in, get on, and get over it. So, Aries, Leo, Sag, this is the message I've got for you this week, okay? Do things differently. You keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting what you got. Be brave. Seize the day. Do something different. That's my summary. Aries, Leo, Sag. Thank you very much for listening. Catch up with you next week. Cheers, guys. See ya.